Cruise lines don't advertise the hacks that actually save you money. In fact, some of these only work because most passengers never learn them. The more you understand where the real costs hide, the less you overpay for the exact same cruise. If you hate the feeling of watching your onboard bill climb for things you didn't even enjoy, this video is for you. I've pulled together 25 brand new money-saving cruise hacks that still work right now. Some of these are so underused, they feel like insider knowledge. And stick around until the end because a few of the final tips can save you more than any discount code ever will. If saving hundreds without feeling restricted sounds good, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Number 1. Port Day Spa and Fitness Discounts. Most cruisers waste their spa money without even realizing it. The busiest, most overpriced time to book spa treatments and fitness classes is on sea days, when everyone is bored and flooding the spa at once. Cruise lines quietly take advantage of this demand by keeping prices high and availability tight. Here's the insider move they never advertise. Book your spa appointments and paid fitness classes on port days instead. While most passengers rush off the ship, the spa sits nearly empty. That's when you'll often find quiet discounts, flexible appointment times, and better service. Same massage, same facial, same trainer, lower price, and a calmer experience. You skip the crowds, avoid peak pricing, and get a more relaxed experience without sacrificing anything. That's not a hack, it's just smart timing most people never use. Number 2. Sample premium dishes in main dining. No specialty fees. Most cruisers assume the only way to taste premium food on board is to pay for specialty restaurants, and cruise lines are happy to let that belief cost you extra. Here's the move experienced cruisers use instead. In the main dining room, you're usually allowed to order multiple appetizers or entrees at no extra charge. That means you can sample the steak, the seafood option, and the chef's special in one sitting without paying specialty dining prices. The food often comes from the same suppliers, and the quality difference is usually about presentation and atmosphere, not the ingredients. Cruise lines don't advertise this flexibility because specialty dining is a high-margin upsell. Most first-timers never think to ask, so they assume they're limited to one dish. Order politely, enjoy more variety, and you'll get the premium experience without quietly adding hundreds to your bill over the week. Number 3. Create extra cabin storage with magnetic hooks. Cruise cabins are designed to feel cozy, not spacious, and the lack of storage is no accident. Tight spaces lead to clutter, and clutter leads to frustration, which often pushes guests to buy overpriced organizers on board. Here's the simple workaround experienced cruisers use. Bring a few heavy-duty magnetic hooks. Most cabin walls and ceilings are metal, so you can instantly create hanging space for bags, hats, jackets, lanyards, wet swimsuits, or small organizers. Cruise lines don't mention this because storage accessories are an easy upsell. A few hooks cost almost nothing, take seconds to set up, and keep your cabin organized all week. You'll move around easier, find things faster, and avoid paying for solutions that shouldn't be necessary in the first place. Number 4. Catch billing errors before you disembark. Most cruisers only check their final bill on the last night, when lines are long and time is tight. That's when small mistakes slip through. Double-charged drinks, unused Wi-Fi, or minibar items you never touched can quietly inflate your total. The smarter move is to review your onboard account daily in the app or at a kiosk. Errors are much easier to fix while you're still sailing, and staff can verify them fast. Cruise lines process thousands of charges, so mistakes happen. 2 minutes a day can save you real money and a last-minute headache at checkout. Number 5. Tip bartenders early for faster service. Most cruisers tip at the end of the trip and wonder why service feels slow all week. Here's the move experienced cruisers use. Tip bartenders early with small bills on the first day. You're not buying special treatment, you're building recognition. Bartenders serve hundreds of guests daily, and familiar faces get remembered. When they recognize you, your drink is made faster, your usual order is remembered, and service feels smoother each time you return. Cruise lines don't mention this because it improves your experience without increasing overall spend. A few small tips up front can mean shorter waits all week, more consistent drinks, and less time stuck in lines during busy sea days and evening rush hours. Number 6. Join trivia early for free prizes and perks. Most people wander into trivia or game shows late, grab a seat, and leave empty-handed. The advantage goes to early arrivals. When you show up first, you get better seating, hear the full rules, and can form a stronger team before spots fill up. Cruise lines quietly give out small prizes, freebies, and sometimes drink vouchers, but they're limited and go to people who are there when the game starts. Latecomers rarely win anything. Showing up early costs nothing and boosts your odds of free perks all week. It turns downtime into fun you're already paying for. Number 7. Book in the 60 to 90-day price drop window. Most people think booking early guarantees the best price, or that last-minute deals are the real steal. That belief quietly costs travelers money. Cruise lines follow predictable booking cycles, and real discounts often appear 60 to 90 days before sailing. If cabins aren't filling fast enough, prices drop without flashy promos or emails. Same ship, same itinerary, lower fare. These cuts aren't advertised because cruise lines don't want early bookers noticing the difference. The key is watching prices actively. Set alerts, check weekly, and compare the same sailing over time. If you're flexible with cabin type, this window is where real savings hide. Number 8. Ignore free perk sales, compare total price. Cruise line promos are designed to feel generous. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, free dining, limited time upgrades. What they rarely do is lower the actual fare. The base price often stays the same or quietly rises, while perks are added that cost the cruise line very little to provide. It looks like a deal, but your total cost barely changes. The only way to spot real savings is to compare the full price, fare, taxes, fees, across different dates and sales. If the total drops, it's a real discount. If the total stays the same with free extras attached, you're being upsold into paying for perks you may not even use. Ignore the countdown timers. Compare the math. Number 9. Book your next cruise on board for exclusive perks. Most passengers walk past the future cruise desk without realizing it offers deals you won't see online. Booking your next cruise while you're still on board can unlock lower deposits, extra onboard credit, and pricing better than what you'll find after you get home. Cruise lines do this because it's easier to secure your next booking while you're in vacation mode than to win you back later. The smart part is you don't have to choose exact dates. You can lock perks now and select your sailing later, sometimes a year out. Compare the onboard offer to online pricing and decide with real numbers. Number 10. Skip drink packages unless you actually drink that much. Unlimited drink packages sound like freedom, but the math rarely works in your favor. Most packages require 6 to 8 drinks every single day just to break even. Between port days, early mornings, meals, and excursions, most people drink far less than they expect. Then they start forcing extra drinks just to justify the cost, which turns a vacation into a numbers game. Cruise lines push these packages because they're high-margin upsells. Paying per drink usually costs less and lets you order only what you actually want. Before buying, estimate your real daily habits, not your vacation fantasy. For most cruisers, skipping the package saves money without feeling restricted. Number 11. Use local tours instead of cruise line excursions. Booking excursions through the cruise line feels safer, but you're paying a big markup for that comfort. The same snorkeling trip, city tour, or beach day is often sold by local operators for far less, sometimes half the price. Cruise lines take a cut for acting as the middleman. The key is choosing vetted operators with strong reviews and clear return times. Local guides work around ship schedules daily and don't want the reputation hit of leaving guests behind. Research before sailing, book trusted companies, and confirm return times at the port. One port day booked this way can cover meals or souvenirs later. Number 12. Limit specialty dining to one splurge night. Specialty restaurants look like an upgrade you should try, and cruise lines push them because they're high-margin add-ons. The truth is, the main dining room already serves food from the same suppliers, with quality that's far closer than most people expect. Paying $30 to $60 per person for multiple specialty nights quietly adds hundreds to your bill for small differences in atmosphere, not ingredients. The smarter play is to treat specialty dining as a single highlight, not a routine habit. Pick one night, enjoy the experience, and use the included dining for the rest of the cruise. You still get the premium moment without letting upsells chip away at your budget all week. Number 13. Choose quiet midship cabins over flashy categories. Most people chase cabin categories, balcony, suite, ocean view, without thinking about where that cabin sits on the ship. Location matters more than labels. A cheaper midship cabin surrounded by other cabins is usually quieter and more stable than a fancy balcony under the pool deck or near a nightclub. Noise from chairs, foot traffic, music, and late-night crowds can wreck your sleep all week. Cruise lines don't warn you about this because better category sounds like better value. Before booking, check the deck plan and see what's above and below your cabin. Avoid public spaces nearby. A quiet location gives you better rest and often costs less than noisy upgrades that look premium on paper. Number 14. Bring cruise-approved power strips. Cruise cabins usually have just one or two usable outlets, which turns charging into a daily scramble. Cruise lines don't fix this because selling overpriced adapters on board is easy money. The simple fix is bringing a cruise-approved power strip with no surge protector. That gives you a mini charging station for phones, watches, cameras, and tablets without fighting over plugs. It saves time, reduces clutter, and keeps everyone powered without buying extras on board. Just make sure the strip is approved by the cruise line, since surge protectors are often confiscated at security. One small item in your bag quietly removes a daily annoyance and avoids another unnecessary onboard purchase. Number 15. Skip soda packages, bring your own drinks. Soda packages look cheap at checkout, but over a week, they quietly add up. Most cruise lines allow a limited amount of canned soda or bottled water to be brought on board at embarkation, yet they don't highlight this because drink packages are easy profit. A few cans in your luggage can replace dozens of overpriced onboard sodas. The trick is knowing the allowance and packing within the rules, so security waves you through. You still enjoy your favorite drinks, but without paying cruise line markup for every can. Over a full sailing, bringing your own can save real money with zero impact on your experience. It's one of those small choices that doesn't feel like a hack until you see your final bill. Number 16. Use free room service to skip buffet chaos. The breakfast buffet on sea days turns into a traffic jam. Long lines, crowded seating, and rushed service. Cruise lines count on this chaos because it pushes some guests toward paid dining options out of frustration. Here's the calmer move. Many ships still offer free continental breakfast delivered to your cabin. Order it the night before, wake up to coffee and pastries, and start your day without battling the crowd. It doesn't cost extra, but it feels like an upgrade. You save time, avoid stress, and ease into the morning instead of standing in line with hundreds of people. It's a small switch that changes the tone of your whole day, especially on busy itineraries with early port arrivals. Number 17. Download the cruise app before boarding. Most cruise apps are free, but downloading them on board is painfully slow. Ship Wi-Fi crawls, and first-day congestion makes simple downloads frustrating. Cruise lines don't warn you because once you're on board, paid internet upgrades look more tempting. Download the app at home on fast Wi-Fi so you're ready the moment you board. You'll instantly have daily schedules, deck maps, dining reservations, and onboard messaging without wasting time staring at a loading screen. This small step saves you time on day one, helps you plan smarter from the start, and keeps you from feeling pressured into buying Wi-Fi just to access basic ship info. Number 18. Share one Wi-Fi login to cut internet costs. Cruise Wi-Fi packages are priced per device, which quietly turns basic internet into a major expense for families. The trick most people don't realize is that many cruise lines allow one account to be logged in on different devices, just not at the same time. That means one person logs out, another logs in, and you rotate access as needed. Cruise lines don't explain this because selling multiple packages is pure profit. If you only need quick check-ins for messages or emails, sharing one login is usually enough. It takes seconds to switch and can save hundreds over a week. Instead of paying for constant connection you won't use, share access and stay connected only when it actually matters. Number 19. Get free seasickness remedies from guest services. Most cruisers overpay for motion sickness meds on board because they assume the shop is their only option. Cruise lines don't advertise this, but guest services often provides basic seasickness remedies for free. It's meant to help passengers stay comfortable, but it also quietly reduces visits to the medical center. If you feel queasy, stop by guest services before heading to the shop. You can often get tablets, wristbands, or simple remedies without opening your wallet. This saves money and gets you relief faster than standing in line at the store. It's one of those small conveniences that feels like insider knowledge, even though it's available to anyone who asks. Number 20. Dine in specialty restaurants on embarkation day. Most passengers rush to the buffet the moment they board, which leaves specialty restaurants unusually quiet on embarkation day. Cruise lines don't promote this window because packed venues create urgency for reservations later in the week. If you book specialty dining on day one, you'll often get faster service, more attentive staff, and sometimes even soft discounts or promos to fill empty tables. The experience feels calmer and more premium before the crowds settle in. You're paying for the same meal you'd get on a busy sea day, just without the wait or noise. If you plan to splurge on specialty dining at least once, doing it on embarkation day gives you better value and a smoother first-night experience. Number 21. Use email signups to unlock hidden booking coupons. Cruise lines quietly reward new email subscribers with booking coupons or limited-time offers they don't show on their main website. Most people sign up once and forget about it, missing extra discounts tied to new accounts. The simple move is to sign up with a fresh email or have a travel partner subscribe before booking. Cruise lines do this to grow their marketing list, not to help you save, so they don't advertise how generous these sign-up perks can be. A single code can shave real money off your fare or add onboard credit. It takes 2 minutes, costs nothing, and can reduce your total before you've even stepped on the ship. Number 22. Time sail-away parties, formal nights, and art auctions for free drinks. Free drinks exist on cruises, but only for passengers who know where to be at the right time. Sail-away parties, formal nights, loyalty events, and even art auctions often include complimentary champagne or cocktails. Cruise lines don't promote these as free drink opportunities because they'd rather sell packages. If you check the daily schedule and time your plans around these events, you can enjoy multiple free drinks without paying bar prices. The drinks are the same ones sold at the bar, just served as part of an event meant to draw crowds. Show up early, enjoy the moment, and leave before any sales pressure kicks in. It's a simple way to cut drink costs without changing how you enjoy the cruise. Number 23. Use hidden eligibility discounts to lower your fare. Cruise lines offer special discounts for military members, teachers, seniors, residents, and healthcare workers, but they don't highlight them during checkout. These offers are tucked away on separate pages or require you to ask before booking. Most people never realize they qualify, so they pay full price without questioning it. The move is to check eligibility before you book or call the cruise line to confirm all available discounts tied to your status. Even small percentage cuts or onboard credits add up on a multi-day sailing. Cruise lines keep these discounts quiet because they don't want everyone asking. A quick eligibility check can lower your fare without changing your cabin, itinerary, or experience at all. Number 24. Stack loyalty perks across sister cruise lines. Most cruisers think loyalty only matters with one brand, so when they switch cruise lines, they start from zero. Cruise companies count on this because it keeps perks rare and valuable. The smarter move is using status matches across sister cruise lines. Some cruise groups recognize your tier from another brand and grant similar benefits: priority boarding, free drinks, Wi-Fi perks, or onboard discounts on your first sailing with them. This isn't loudly advertised, and eligibility rules change, so you have to check before booking. If you've already earned status somewhere, transferring it can instantly upgrade your experience without paying more. It's one of the easiest ways to feel like a frequent cruiser on a brand new line without earning everything from scratch. Number 25. Cut transfer and parking costs with rideshare and park and cruise hotels. Cruise line transfers and port parking are priced for convenience, not value. It feels easy to book them, so most people do and quietly overpay. A cheaper move is using rideshare to and from the port, or booking a park and cruise hotel the night before. These hotels bundle parking with a shuttle to the terminal, often costing less than port parking alone. Cruise lines don't highlight these options because transfers are easy profit. With a little planning, you can arrive rested, skip high parking fees, and still get door-to-door transport. For families, the savings can be significant, and it removes the stress of driving straight to the port on embarkation morning. By now, you can see the difference between cruising cheaper and cruising smarter. The goal isn't to spend less just to spend less. It's to stop paying for markups, upsells, and convenience fees that quietly drain your budget. Most cruisers don't overpay because they're careless. They overpay because they don't know where the traps are. Once you do, the same cruise suddenly costs less without feeling limited at all. If even one of these hacks saves you money on your next sailing, this video already paid for itself. Drop a comment with the tip that surprised you most, or one mistake you learned the hard way. Hit like if this helped, subscribe for more cruise secrets they don't advertise, and I'll see you in the next one.